and welcome back to my channel. I am finally back, so hello and thank you so much for all sticking around. I really appreciate you. I still have an irritating cough, but it's not as frequent as in previous videos. I've just been really poorly with a viral infection. The doctor couldn't believe I've had it for 6 weeks, so he has sent me, he sent me for blood tests and I get the results on Friday. We have made quite a few decisions the last probably 3 or 4 weeks, which I'm really excited to share with you, but I'm going to be doing another video on that. I just hope it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but we are literally fingers crossed and hoping that it does, and I really hope that you will join me on that journey. And again, like I said, I'm going to do a separate video on sort of like life changes and decisions and stuff. So without further ado, this video is obviously what the title says. It's a November favourites video. I have a couple, well, I've got an item or 2 items that I'm not really keen on, but I wanted to let you know that I have used them, and I just thought I'd let you know what I thought of them. So let's go. First product is this Astonish Stainless Steel and Shine. It's a no from me, I'm afraid. It doesn't, personally, it smells like window cleaner, and I don't think it did my draining board anything different. So unfortunately, I am going to have to say no to this. I will continue to use it just for the fact that I've bought it and paid 99p, and I'm not going to waste the 99p. But nah, someone recommended that I use baby oil, and when I used to clean as a cleaner, I did use baby oil, and I don't know if my draining board is just old. Like, I don't know how long these kitchens have been in. I think they're relatively new, but we're not the first person to have them, so I don't know how many people have lived in this house previously. So yeah, so I'm definitely probably not going to repurchase, but again, I'll use it till it's up because I don't want to be wasteful. With my cough, I tried everything to settle my throat. My work colleague recommended this to me, so on my night shift after I popped and I went and bought it. It is vile. Bronco Stop. This has basically got thyme in, thyme herb extract and marshmallow root extract. You cannot taste the marshmallow because I was so excited for marshmallow. It literally just tastes like I've opened a jar of thyme and I've tipped it in my throat. This is absolutely vile, but I suppose it did the job a little bit. So basically it comes with a little like plastic like cup thing. It's just, oh, makes me feel sick just think about it. I don't like it, but like my mum, my nana voices me growing up, if the medicine doesn't taste nice, then it's doing its job. So it sort of did its job. It soothed my throat quite a lot and stopped me coughing. But yes, I would recommend it actually, but don't expect some nice fluffy marshmallow root extract to even go anywhere near your taste buds, because it is not that time of party, I'll tell you that much. It is rank. So the third product I wanted to add to my favourites is my Sephora Winter Morning. I absolutely love this scent. It reminds me, I can smell cinnamon in it, and I'm pretty sure there is cinnamon in it. However, does it say it's got cinnamon in it? Oh, I don't know. But to be honest, this reminds me of like a frosty morning. I don't know why, it just does. You know when you wake up and it's like really foggy like it is today, and it's very like icy and ice calls, even though it's not bitterly cold today here. But yeah, so I absolutely recommend this. It's another one to add to collection. I am going to be doing the Sephora video soon, I promise. I've just literally been wiped out with this illness, so I'm literally just sort of warming myself back up again. And then, so yeah, so this I would highly recommend, and this is the Sephora Winter Morning scent for you. I don't know if it's old age, because I'm getting older, even though I'm only 29. I know you're going to say I'm not old, but as I'm getting older, and especially around the time of like ovulation and my period, my hair gets super greasy. It's normally like in this area, maybe like the crown area, that it gets greasy. And I've tried so many different shampoos that I just they're okay, and then a couple of days later or a day later my hair's greasy. And because my hair's so thick, I don't tend to wash my hair that often. It's just something that I just don't do. Maybe once, well, I wash it once a week. That probably to make me sound like a right grot. I wash it once a week, but if I wash it anymore, because I got psoriasis on my scalp, it sort of irritates it a little bit. But I have been trying to wash my hair twice a week just to try and get rid of the greasiness so my hair doesn't sit in its own greasiness for too long. And when I was in Sainsbury's, I found this. It said new on like, you know, like the tag, like the label. And this is My Hair Matters, and I picked up the Smooth and Shine one. Now, this one that I got is Frizz Control. They do like colour protect and that sort of stuff, but because I've got quite, I would say quite wiry, thick, frizzy bush of hair, I thought I'd try it. And to be fair, it's got cashmere in it, it says. Not that I read that before I got it, but it says moisturising shampoo and conditioner for dull and unruly hair, formulated with pro vitamin B5 and cashmere to help hydrate your hair and control frizz even. Hair looks shiny and feels silky smooth because my hair matters. So yeah, I think they were like £2 each or £1.50 each, or it wasn't expensive, because I think that's what I look for as well. Sometimes I don't want to go and buy a high brand, because I do use Bedhead and Aussie, but to be fair, for £1.50 each, and they've done the job, so I can't really complain. So if you want to try it out, go down to your local Sainsbury's. This isn't sponsored, by the way, so just for to let you know. I don't know if I've put this one in a video before. I know that I've shared it with you, but I just wanted you to see it again because this is my second bottle, and this is the Be Unicorn perfume from Primark. It's £2, and oh my god, it literally smells amazing. For £2 as well, and it is 20ml. So if you're going on an aeroplane, then you can carry this in your hand luggage in one of those like, little plastic bag things. I definitely recommend this, especially if you've got young teenage girls or like Ruben's age. I am going to buy him a couple of the little aftershave bottles from Primark for Christmas, because he has had one and he used to put it on after his bath, before school, any time of the day, before we used to go out, any time of the day, and you just smell this whiff of like aftershave, and he used to thought it was so amazing, because Hayley wears aftershave and he's like, oh, I just want to be like my mum. So, but I definitely recommend Primark for perfumes. I don't know if they last that long, because obviously, you know, you can't smell it on yourself anyway, but Hayley has said that she can still smell it on me, you know, longer in the day. So I would definitely recommend these little bad boys, and there's loads and loads of scents, so don't be afraid if you don't like this one. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like sweet smells and vanilla smells and musky smells. So, and quite fruity sometimes as well. But there is so many in there. When I went to the Bristol one, there was just so many. So I don't know if you've seen it, but hopefully you have. It's the Poundland haul where I bought the window screen cover. I've used this and it works. I was so surprised that it worked. So I came out of work one morning and it was frosty and icy, and I didn't have to de-ice or scrape my windscreen. I was like, thank you God, because I didn't have to do it. I literally turned the engine on, waited for a second for the car to warm up a little bit, cleared the windscreen, and off I went. So obviously in the mornings when I finish at 6, I like to get straight in the car and come home, because I have stuff to do. I have to get Ruben ready for school, and then I have to take him to school and then go to bed. And obviously I need to be back for when Hayley leaves for work at 6:30ish. So I definitely recommend these. They're not as, they are thin, but they're not as thin as what I thought it was going to be. This is my second one that I've bought, just to keep a spare. And I like the fact that it has like these little stoppers on, which I thought was amazing. So well done Poundland again. Talking of Poundland, I think this could definitely be a stocking filler. Now I don't know if you obviously saw the haul in Poundland before, but Ruben picked up this dinosaur jungle fossil excavation egg thing, and he sat there for a good 45 minutes trying to find this poor old dinosaur in this egg. Now I just wanted to show you what it's like. So it comes with like these two like plastic sticks, and then this is the egg. I mean, he hasn't finished it because he got bored, but that's just Ruben. But there's the bone, the fossils. How cute is that? And also, it's very, very like, it's more like a dry clay sort of, yeah, it's definitely a clay. It's not sand because it's, and very chalky. So if you're going to get your child or your children one of these, definitely put it underneath something, because I didn't take any notice of the instructions and it says, place digging block on newspaper. No, Jade didn't do that. So it went everywhere. But it's easy to tidy up, it's easy to clean. But I would just say, you know, a tray that probably would be ideal. So I would really recommend this. It says +5. I suppose I would probably give it to a 4-year-old and sit there with him just to supervise him, but that's just me. But for £1 and for about 45 minutes to an hour, I think that's great. So I would definitely, if you've got these in your Poundland, definitely pick one of these up, because I think it's a really, really good gift idea or stocking filler, and it's cheap too. Bargain. So last but not least, I have tried some new wax melts this month. Firstly, I've got the Airwick, and this is the Bakewell Tart Delight, and I actually got it half price. I don't even know if you can see, my camera's gonna probably not pick it up, but it smells just like Bakewell's. I love Bakewell's as it is, and to get something that smells like Bakewell, oh my god, without the calories, is just the best thing to me. So I would definitely pick one of these up. It says it's 120 hours of fragrance. I've used 2 and I have them on all day, probably from 7 in the morning till probably at 4. But I really, really like this. So if you can find this, I'm not sure if it's anywhere now because it's reduced. So I don't know if that means that Wilkinson's was like shipping it out to get ready for the Christmas stuff. I'm not sure, but this is just beautiful. Sensationals scented wax cubes. Oh my god, this is in the scent Marrakesh, and oh my goodness, it smells amazing. We are booked to go to Morocco next October, and if this is what Marrakesh smells like, I am all for it. I've used 2 already. I've got one in my burner now, and it smells delicious. I think this was only maybe a couple of pounds. Are they £2 each? It's like three packs for 5. Oh, I don't know, but they're not incredibly expensive. They literally smell the whole room. I can smell it upstairs when I've got my living room door open, and it just flows upstairs, and it literally smells beautiful. So I would recommend getting one of these. I mean, you can open them and smell them, of course, but I absolutely love this scent. So if you're in Asda and you see these, I definitely recommend smelling them. They've got so many variations. They've got like a cupcake one, and oh my god, I was in heaven. But then I also got a headache after a little while sniffing them all. But I would definitely recommend buying these as well. So that's the end of my November favourites video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I am so happy that I decided to switch on the camera today and do this video, as I probably wouldn't have done it, and I don't know when the next time I would film would be. I think being poorly has made me fall out of like the loop a little bit, and I'm really excited to get back on it. I also received my AdSense pin, and my Google pin, and I'm so happy. Not that I've reached a threshold yet, but it's just so nice now to know that I'm actually making content that's earning pennies. And trust me, it is only pennies, but pennies make pounds, and I am just so excited. I'm just back in with the whole YouTube, and I've missed you all so much. I've missed interacting with you and you commenting, and you know, just having interaction with you literally makes my day. Even if it's constructive criticism, you know, I'm all for it. I value each and every one of you. This morning when I checked, because I hadn't checked for a little while, and I was so surprised, we are at 1,229 subscribers, and I am so thrilled. Like, how amazing is that? I normally get, I think on average, about 2 to 3 new subscribers a day, and I just think that is fabulous. I didn't actually think, I thought me being away for a little while I'd lose subscribers, but I haven't. And I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you that has stuck around. So yes, thank you. Oh, and also we've got like 97 sleeps to go to Hayley's birthday surprise. 97. I mean, Christmas is just right around the corner, and I will be doing Vlogmas. I'm really excited for that. The Elf on the Shelf is coming to stay. I still need to decide on a name. So you literally, can you please comment down below and give me a name? I like the name like Pudding because Ruben loves pudding. He has to have pudding after dinner or it's like he's never been fed before. And it's like child abuse. If I'm not feeding him his pudding, he goes on like he's not being fed, like, ever. So I thought Pudding would be a good one. But then my nan said, how about Ernest or Albert? And I was just like, they're not elf names. They're old, yeah, they're older names and they're boy names. But I don't think it's right for an elf. But anyway, please let me know because I'm going to be writing a letter tomorrow morning that I'm going to post to Ruben. So just give me some ideas on names. I would absolutely love that. Oh, I just cannot wait, and I am so happy to, I just feel very blessed to be well again, if that makes sense, and feel myself, because being poorly for 6 weeks was not fun. Hopefully all my blood tests come back fine on Friday, because that's another thing that I'm worried about. I'm not sleeping very well because I'm worried about that. So, fingers crossed. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow at Clean With Me. See you later. Bye.